Hello, everyone, and welcome to another show in the gray area. We are getting back into things. The season is right around the corner. I'm excited for it. And today, I've just got for you whether I think teams will do better or worse this season. And today, we'll be doing the NFC. So, just quick rundown of all the different teams, in the NFC. So, starting off with the Seahawks. We got the NFC West, Seahawks. Okay, they went 12-4. I'm predicting they do about the same. I don't think they're gonna do much better, much worse. And keep in mind, this next season is gonna be an extra game. So either 13-4, 12-5. That'll be pretty much the same. Okay, so I'm saying the Seahawks do the same as they did last season. The Rams. I'm liking what the Rams are doing. I'm saying they do better than last season. Okay, they got Matthew Stafford now. They've got great roster from what it looks like, anyways. Then we got the Cardinals. Also gonna say they do the same. Kyler Murray, J.J. Watt, DeAndre Hopkins. They could do a little bit better looking at their schedule. I don't know. I'm saying they do kind of the same thing. 49ers. They went 6-10. Now this is one I like. I think they're gonna do better. Okay. I've talked about the 49ers in the past about pre-draft what they should do. They got Trey Lance. If memory serves me right, they did. And it does. My memory's good. Trey Lance, and then they got Jimmy Garoppolo, so they got that backup plan. They've got just good players all around. 6-10. They're gonna have a winning season. That's me. Should do really well. Moving on to the NFC South, we got the Saints. Now this Drew Brees gone. The Saints. They had their chances these last couple seasons. Maybe they've got a little bit more in them. Michael Thomas did not perform last season. He got injured and just didn't do well the whole entire season. So he was the number one wide receiver the year prior to that. So maybe he comes back and has a great season as a top 5 wide receiver. Possibly. I wouldn't count on it. But yeah. With their quarterback situation, with Winston as quarterback now, I don't know how it's going to work out for him. Now this is the easiest pick in the NFC here. The Buccaneers. They went 11-5. I'm saying they do better than that. Maybe 1 or 2 losses. I actually didn't even look at their schedule. I was just better, That's so might actually be something I look into here in a while. All right, the Panthers 5-11, also doing better. Remember last week I had the NFL hot takes and my opinion on them. If you haven't seen that, you should go watch it. But someone said the Panthers have top 5 offense. I was like, no way. I think they're getting better. No way they have a top 5 offense. But yeah, I don't know. That's a whole can of worms to itself. That's may or may not be a phrase. I don't know. The Falcons 4-12. They have good players. Matt Ryan is good. Kyle Pitts, I'm pretty sure he's good. Calvin Ridley is good, but I just don't know if they can put it all together and make it work. I'm saying they do the same with 4-12. Probably go 5-12. That's what I'm thinking. All right, halfway through the NFC East now. This was not a single team had a winning season or even got 8-8. So Washington, they went 7-9. I'm saying they do about the same. You know, Ryan Fitzpatrick, I wish I would have wrote this down. He's their new quarterback. He's been on, I think this is his ninth team. So that's like 37% of the NFL, I think, or something like that. Like, he's been on so much. He's been on so many teams. And way, way back there, I had NFL players and their not so accurate alter egos. You should also go check that out. And Ryan Fitzpatrick, I put him as Loki before the Loki show, which is really good, by the way. But I put him as Loki because you don't know what side he's on. Like, Loki, sometimes good, sometimes he's bad. And Ryan Fitzpatrick, he's been on 9 teams, you know. So, like, you just don't even know whose side he's on really anymore. And that was pretty much all the evidence I had for that. But anyways, all right, the Giants 6-10. I'm saying they do better. They're really trying to make this Daniel Jones have it work with Daniel Jones as their quarterback. I don't think that it's gonna work quite as well as they want, but I say they do better. I think they can win the NFC East, which is not a hard thing to accomplish anymore, right now anyways. But, yeah. Cowboys, 6-10. I say they do the same. Dak Prescott, they might do a little bit better, actually, thinking about it, but I'm not a huge Dak Prescott fan, as I've mentioned in the past, so we'll see. We will see how they do. Eagles, 5-11. Say they do the same. I do like Jalen Hurts, though. I think he's possible to become like Lamar Jackson. I think that's possible. That's potentially. He has the potential to be like Lamar Jackson, you know. I don't know if he will. And dude, Lamar Jackson, that's a whole thing as well. He's a running back. He gets so much hate for no reason. He's good. All right, NFC North, we have the Packers, 13-3. I'm saying they do worse, maybe by a game or two. Not much worse. They kind of have several tough games in their schedule, so 13-3. A little bit worse than that. Maybe like 12-5, or maybe 13-4. So that would be about the same. So not much of a difference. Bears 8-8. Now the Bears is a team that I just kind of want to watch this season. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen with them. I just want to watch and observe. They have Nick Foles on their roster, which is a Super Bowl quarterback, but he's like their third string. Maybe. I don't even know. They've got Andy Dalton, which is like, he's not even good. And then they got Justin Fields from the draft, which is cool. But I don't even know what they're gonna do with the quarterback. I'm hoping that Justin Fields can get kind of a starting position. That'd be cool. But yeah, I just want to watch. And they've got like other good players like Allen Robinson in their roster as well. So yeah, we will see what happens with that. The Vikings 7-9. Thinking they're doing better. They're on an uphill right now, so I think they'll have a winning season. Good chance of making the playoffs. They are in a division with the Packers, you know, so probably a wild card spot if they get it. So yeah, and as you can see, I'm wearing my Vikings hat. The Vikings are my NFC team. My overall NFL team. I'm a Chiefs fan, but when I was little, How to Train Your Dragon, it just came out, and my dad's like, NFL team called the Vikings. Oh, cool! I'll root for them. And I even got a hat. So Vikings are my number 2 team now. And then we got the Lions at 5-11. The Lions are just like, what in the world is going on? I'm gonna say they do worse. Like they're a whole. I don't even know how to explain the Lions right now, but yeah. Also, something I should probably do research on. Maybe it's just like one of these next shows. I'll just be like, all right, what are some teams that like need to go a little bit more in depth, like the Buccaneers, the Lions, and like figure out what's actually going on with them, Yeah, I just gave myself a show idea in the middle of a show, so that's cool. Probably next week I'll do the AFC and kind of do this, but we'll see. All right, yeah, that's all for today. Share with your friends if you liked it. If not, like it anyway. And I'll see you next time in the gray area.